I like to party.
All right, today we got something super special. All right, we're doing some unboxing, but we have a Rolex here that's like on the scale of Rolex to really rare Rolex. We're at the top of that scale. So we're gonna unbox it together, and I'm gonna show you guys something that you'll probably never see again. But let me tell you the story while I'm unboxing it. My good friend, his name's Dan. He's a watchmaker locally, and he's mentored me on my watch journey for many years now, and he has helped me tremendously when it comes to everything in the watch game. And you know, I'm not the guy that he calls if he needs something. However, he did call me saying he needed something, which in our line of work and, you know, as a businessman, if you're given an opportunity, especially such as this, you got to take it. And he said, "Hey, Chris, listen, I need a Rolex 8171. And I said, "I don't know what that is. What is it?" Whenever a Rolex has a 4-digit reference number, in this case 8171, it's very old. It's a 4-digit. It's vintage. Vintage really isn't my specialty, but I said, I don't know what it is. And he said, "See if you can't find one." Well, we found one. So we're going to unbox it, and then we're going to take it down to Dan, and we're going to take a look at it together. All right, watch out, Paola. Getting in the way. Let's see here. So I know this particular piece was auctioned off at Sotheby's in 2023. So it's in the case, which is cool. This 8171 is from 1959. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a 39 millimeter with a very rarely seen moon phase. Gold case. Dial's been refinished. I'm going to take a look at it here in a second, but I want to show it to you. We'll make sure we get some more shots of this for you, but it's pretty special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through it. First things first, I'm going to look at this dial. And dial looks pretty good. The hands and the hour markers have a little patina on them, which is going to be very normal for a watch that is 60, so 40, 50, 60, 60, 65 years old. Wow. Thing of beauty. Case looks pretty good. There's a stamp on the crown I've never seen before, but this is also the first time I've seen one of these, so it's very possible that that's OEM. Definitely been polished. No engraving on the case back, which I'm not super sure, but there should be a Rolex stamp on the case back somewhere. All right, let's see how she works. You could definitely hear things moving in there. Okay, hour hand, minute hand is working. Date wheel just spun. Oh, date wheel went again. Okay. I know it might not seem like a lot, but this thing's pretty cool. That's for sure. All right, let's take a look at the box. You know, this is a 65-year-old box. This is the first time I've seen a Rolex box of this age. Very faded. Very, very faded. But it's cool. It's green. Smells like a Rolex box. So a lot of people don't know you can sniff a Rolex box, and Rolex boxes smell like Rolex boxes. If they don't have that distinct smell, this one is definitely like a old smell to it, but you can still tell it's original. It's a very easy way to see if something's original or not. I'm also looking at the crown on the top of the box here. Faded, but looks pretty clean. Now I'm looking at the crown on the top of the box. Faded, but looks clean as far as I know. Pretty good overall. That's pretty cool.
And what does it come with?
Box and watch.
Box.
Yeah, just box and watch. All right, well, let's put that aside, and then we're gonna throw it on the Timegrapher. We also have an AP that came in. Oh, there is a extra strap. I don't believe it's Rolex. It is. Oh, cool.
What color?
Black.
Black and leather?
Yeah, alligator leather with both push pins. Powell is over there taking the notes and the paperwork that we do. All right, we're going to throw that on the Timegrapher, but we also have a Audemars Piguet that came in from one of our buddies, Matt. He wants us to sell it for him, which I'm excited about. 33 millimeter, worn by small dudes or a lady. All right, so first things first, there is no box, no papers on this. Papers are worth money, so if you guys buy watches, make sure... Huh?
Only watch.
Yeah, watch only. If you guys buy watches, make sure you buy with papers if you want to keep more value, or don't lose your papers if you buy the watch with papers. All right, nice little 33 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. Audemars Piguet. Reference number C95526.
Can you repeat that? 69?
Yeah, Charlie as in C95526.
Thank you.
Yeah. Case back looks good. It's a cool little piece. We've had these in on the show before. Two-tone. Diamond dial. Let's take a look at the dial together. Dial looks good. Diamonds, from what I can see, look factory. Hands look good. Dial looks good. As far as I know. Screws on the bezel look good. One's a little stripped, but on these APs, they have screws on the bezel. You always got to make sure those are good, to say the least. All right, let's do a link count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 links.
Is that a two-tone?
Yeah, it's two-tone. All right, let's see how it's working. Just no sound, which is good. Date wheel's moving good. The hour hand and the minute hand are not moving. Ah, got it. Just had to get it into the proper setting, that's all. Yep.
They're moving.
Yeah, hour hand, minute hand's moving fine. Good. Date wheel's moving fine. Okay, good. Okay. All right. 2 naked watches. No box, no papers. Well, one with box, but they're naked without papers. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put it on the Timegrapher and check these bad boys out. All right, so we're going to get these on the Timegrapher now and see how they're running. Now, to be perfectly honest, I've never put a 65-year-old Rolex on a Timegrapher to measure how it's running, so we're doing it together. Let's check it out. This thing's sweet. See if we can't get proper shot in this lighting. Is a little tough. Let's give it a go. All right, so you can't really see anything given the glare, but our Timegrapher is reading the watch. It says plus 7 seconds at 209 amplitudes. Now, what does that mean? That means that historically speaking, it's running a bit slow. Now, I'm not a specialist in vintage watches, but most Rolexes should be running around 250 minimum on the amplitudes to constitute it running well. So, not being a specialist, we're going to have the watchmaker look at this anyways because it's for him. So, let's just put this aside and ask the watchmaker. And let's get this AP all done up here. Okay, it's not being read, which means it's likely quartz, meaning it doesn't have a movement, probably has a battery. It is a vintage AP, so that does make sense. And that's pretty much it. You know, when it comes to measuring these and processing the watches, the next step's going to be to take them to the watchmaker, have him take a look at this one specifically because it's for him. So we'll go to the watchmaker next. All right, we're getting ready to head to Dan, the watchmaker. We're going to bring the Jacob & Co. We just sold this 69173 gold, date just presidential, 26 millimeter. We got to get the case back engraving off. We're going to have him check this AP 34 millimeter and the 8171 Rolex. So what am I doing? All I'm doing is I am just packing my bag. Oop. Not really used to packing my bag while on camera, but Powell is helping me. Got the daily here just to kind of give perspective. Kimber. You know, when you're running around with a couple $100 grand worth of stuff, you know, it's a pretty easy target for people. So we like to stay strapped. Oh, I got to bring this chain back too. All right, let's bring notepad. Okay. All right, and gifts. We're bringing our favorite watchmaker some gifts. And that should be it. Can we get that zippered?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Paola. We're out of here. Penelope, my dog, is pissed off at me because I'm not bringing her. She gets a little upset when she doesn't come with me wherever I'm going. But to be honest with you, I would take her with me, but I got a lot of running around to do, and it's probably not ideal to take her with me today. And let's spin this around, show you what I'm driving today. Driving the RS. Pretty incredible car, to be honest with you. Very happy with this as a daily. I do have other cars. I'm trying to bring in a 911 Turbo right now, which has been a little difficult, but we're working on it. It's like one step at a time. I love cars. I don't know what it is about cars, but I love them. And I like to drive. I think cars and watches kind of go together. Like car people like watches and watch people like cars. All right, we got a 45-minute drive down to the watchmaker, and hopefully I could show you guys what goes on there. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to, but we'll find out. If for whatever reason I'm not, or I can't run the camera, I'll update you when I'm done, but this should be fun. All right, we're here by Dan's office, the watchmaker. We're gonna get this moving here. Yeah, let's see what we got. All right. Oh. We always have to park a ways away because there's never parking. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you? This is probably the coolest part to this car. It's the license plate. Work harder. Hashtag I used to use for some time, but this is my daily reminder that life is a gift. It also really helps. Cops never pull me over. They always see my plate and they're like, have a good day. But I don't really do much wrong, to be honest. All right, so we're heading into Dan's. We're gonna get this going. Hopefully I can do some recording while I'm in there. Let's see what we got. Just as I suspected, no cameras allowed in Dan's, but you know, I respect it. Some people don't want to be on camera and some people don't want their operations being recorded. I respect that. And I think respect goes a long way in this business, in any business, in life. But good news is, got that case back, engraving off the gold date just pretty quickly. Unfortunate news on the Jacob & Co. Basically, it's a piece of shit, which sucks, but it is what it is. And then on the 8171, I just have to check back on it tonight. There might be a slight hang up, but overall we're looking pretty good. Yeah, it was a successful trip, and it seems like the new gold date just, not new gold, but gold date just is going to go to a new home. And we did pretty good on it. About 15, if I'm not mistaken, 1,500 on it. So pretty happy. I'm happy. And let's see if we can't get this. There we go. Lighting's pretty good. I'm learning this vlog stuff, so bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, you know, really what it comes down to is you got to do what's right for your customers. You got to do what's right for your clients. You got to do what's right for your vendors. You got to do what's right for everybody. And as long as you do what's right in business, let alone life, you know, you'll have that longevity of a longer business or a longer life or longer relationships. And, you know, sometimes you got to deliver bad news. Sometimes you got to deliver good news, but either way, you just got to deliver the news and be a stand-up guy, be a man of your word, respect people, and, you know, you'll have steady business. That's my thought for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed our, unboxing of the 8171 and the story behind it, but overall it probably will work out just fine. And we made, you know, probably like 4 or 5 grand on it. So, you know, today's a pretty good day overall, somewhere around 6 grand's profit today, which is great in my book. And yeah, on to the next watch. So if you guys like what we talked about today, let me know. And if not, let me know. I'm open to ideas on the vlog. But I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.